Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Tea with V Uncut. Okay, so today I got so much to talk about, y'all. I got things to say, okay? I don't know where to start really, because I got a list of stuff that I'm trying to put out into the world. I'm trying to talk about, I'm trying to bring awareness to, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let's get this started. Here's a brief summary of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Cuba Gooding Jr. We're going to talk about Tory Lanez. We're going to talk about this man being shot 20 times by the cops. We're going to talk about Wendy Williams and her new boo thing, okay? We're going to talk about what's going on in Sudan. We're going to talk about these couples that's dying in the Dominican Republic just out the blue, okay? They just showing up dead, all right? Like what? Excuse me? But anyway, we're going to get into that. And we're going to just get into whatever else pop up in my brain as I'm talking to y'all, okay? So with that being said, we're going to start off talking about what's going on in Sudan, because that's the most important thing right now. Why is that not even being talked about like a lot? You got to really go do your research if you want to know what's going on out there. And I just find that really crazy. You know what I mean? So if you don't know what's going on in Sudan, let me enlighten you, okay? Let me tell y'all something. I've literally been like researching this stuff because I want to come to y'all with the facts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping what I'm putting out there is as close to the truth as I possibly can get it, because, you know, we don't know the full story of what's really happening. We only know what's being put out on social media because, you know, there's no news coverage and stuff like that. So I was on the internet trying to see like what's going on, like why did this even start, like how did it start, like why are these people being killed, like what's up? So here is what I got so far. There are people being killed and being taken and being raped and being beaten and being murdered, thrown in the Nile, and it's just going up, okay? So from a post that I seen 6 days ago, this is what's going on. 500 people killed, 723 people injured, 650 people arrested, 48 women raped, 6 men raped, and 1,000 people missing. And that's from 6 days ago. So I'm not really sure what the update is on what's going on. But what I do know is women, children, and men are being raped, killed, and their bodies are being thrown in the Nile. Okay. They're saying that they're just fishing bodies out. And these people are being killed by their own government and military. Okay. They got a squad out there in Toyota pickup trucks riding around, you know, beating people up, stealing them, taking them, you never see them again, killing them, throwing their bodies in and out. Like, that is super crazy to me. And people are being arrested for protesting, okay? And they're saying the more you protest, the more killings that are going to take place. So here is what I got on why this all started. Their president, Mr. Omar al-Bashir, I think that's how I'm saying it. Don't quote me. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but apparently he was arrested and forced to resign after being their president for, I believe, 30 years. And the people wasn't having that. They arrested him and drove him to Khartoum, Sudan. I believe that's how you pronounce it, y'all. Don't get on me for pronouncing all this stuff wrong, but listen, I'm just here to give facts. I'm not a dictionary, all right? So basically, they forced him out and drove him to another part of Sudan, and the people wasn't having that. And the government was like, yo, since we can't find nobody to take his place, we gonna be in charge. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be in charge. Y'all gonna listen to us. And the people wasn't having that. They like, nah, bruh, let us be in control of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this revolution started, because it's like the people against the government. The government want to have charge, and the people like, nah, bro, we ain't feeling that. Let us do what we do. And the government ain't messing with that. So they like, okay, so y'all don't want to see it our way. Here we go. Let me show y'all what we about to do now. So they started getting squads together or whatnot and start killing the citizens of Sudan. Okay. It's been said that they've actually been killing the people out there since December, but once the president was basically forced out of office, that's when it really got real, because it's now the government against the Sudanese people. Okay, so they're just randomly in these pickup trucks driving around, beating them, killing them, raping them, taking them. And that's just crazy to me that you really got to do research to know what's going on out there. Why is it not being really talked about? A lot of Sudanese people don't know what's going on out there because the government has blacked out the internet. They have shut down social media so that it can be no coverage basically going on and letting people know what's happening out there. So it's a total blackout, and that's why they're asking for help to spread awareness about what's going on out there. So if you want to know everything about what's going on, if you're interested in this, I suggest you start hitting Google and hitting, Instagram and stuff, because they are posting stuff about what's going on, and share it, spread the word, because this is not right. 6 days ago, the post that I read to you, where 500 people was killed and 1,000 people missing. Listen, that was 6 days ago. Okay, there's no telling how many more people have been killed out there, how many more people have been raped out there, how many more people are missing out there. This is not right. This is crazy. This is out of line, sir. It be your own government, sir. Like, dang, all we said was, we not trying to have y'all in charge. I did read something where there was a 6-year-old girl that got raped by 10 men. What? This is too much. Y'all fully got automatic weapons and knives and just driving around going in on people. The government, y'all. The government is doing that to these people. I have seen a little bit of coverage on this, so I'm not saying nobody's talking about it, but I'm just saying, like, what is going on? Like, more people need to be talking about this, and more people need to be bringing awareness and spreading the word, because this is crazy. Just because it's not people you know or a place you live, don't overlook it, because this is really crazy and it's sad. As I stated before, the government has shut down the internet and all social media outlets. They also cut off their electricity and water supplies and gas. It's just terrible out there right now. Honestly, I've read a couple of articles and watched some videos trying to understand what's really going on out there, and it's just so much that I can't really pinpoint why it occurred and what's really going on. But what I do know is that the government out there is having these people killed, and their people are being raped, and people are being arrested for protesting against the government. But I'm not going to spend too much time here on this subject, because there is other things I want to talk about. So I suggest, if you're interested in knowing what's going on in Sudan, you should do some research and see what's going on in the world we live in. Just because it ain't happening where you at don't mean you don't need to know about it. So I suggest everybody get on the internet. Y'all be on there anyway. Get on the internet, Google some stuff, get on YouTube, search some stuff, go on Instagram, and go to the hashtag Sudan Massacre or just Sudan, and you will see what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Something weird is going on, and it needs to be talked about. Like, what are y'all doing over there? Why is this happening? If you know something I didn't say here, or if I got something wrong, feel free to let me know. Because, I'm not Google. I don't know all the facts, but I am trying to talk about it because it needs to be talked about. Okay? But I'm not perfect. So if I said something wrong here that you know, let your girl know, because I do want to know information about what's going on out there myself. So I pray for the people in Sudan, and I pray that this ends soon. I wanted to stop because this is out of line. But we're going to move on along. Okay, guys? Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Cuba Gooding Jr. and the woman saying he allegedly groped her while they were out. Okay, now listen. I seen the video, and I'm just like, girl, people will take an opportunity and run with it, because from what I seen in the video, it did look like he just placed his hand on her leg, but it didn't look like no groping, kind of pervert type shit. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was having a conversation with her and he did touch her leg. I didn't get like, oh, you're being inappropriate from the video. Maybe she just didn't want to be touched, but for you to be going out and saying that this man is groping me, and then we see the video, I didn't get that from the video. And he has his whole girlfriend sitting right next to him. It looked innocent to me. But maybe, like I said, she didn't want to be touched, or everybody's looking for a come up, looking for a way to get a little paper. Okay? So you took the opportunity like, oh, he touched me. People will see the video and they gonna go with me. First of all, I don't take that kind of stuff lightly. Don't be out here making false accusations about people that you know was innocent. I mean, if y'all seen the video, y'all let me know, because what I seen, it didn't look inappropriate. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have touched her at all, but it didn't look like a grope. I feel like she's taking a 2 to a 10. Like, you need to chill out. I didn't get creepy pervert, ooh, you touching me, why you touching me, from the video. That's just my own opinion. It didn't look that way to me. But I did hear Cuba, do be on some weird stuff, and he be out here drinking and being weird with women. And that's probably another reason this woman was like, oh, boom, he did touch me. Let me try to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't like that, don't be trying to put that out there about somebody. Like, that stuff travels with people. Everybody in the media is seeing it. And now he's looking like this freaking nasty man. Okay? Ooh, Chile. Okay? Ooh, child. Everybody want their little 15 minutes, but don't try to get your 15 minutes at somebody else's expense. That's all I'm saying. Don't be doing that, girl. Anyway, moving on along, we're going to talk about Tory Lanez, okay? I seen he did a video and he had the little dark-skinned baby right there, like, and then they tried to switch her out with the more light-skinned girl, and he wasn't having that, okay? I feel that because in the world we live in, it's kind of taught that light skin is better skin. If you're light skin, you're more prettier, you have more job opportunities, or you're better than the dark skinned women. Listen, baby, I have nothing against light skinned women, but I do hate how society makes you feel like if you have darker skin, you're not as pretty as the person with the lighter skin. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, all women is beautiful, black is beautiful, but I do not like how it's portrayed that light skin is better than having darker skin. You're ugly and you're not as pretty and you can't do things as good if you have a darker skin. So I loved, okay, let's clap it up for Tory, okay? I love the fact that he was like, nah, bruh, there's nothing wrong with you. You beautiful, okay? You beautiful, but I'm trying to rock with the darker mommy. He said it's looked over in our community a lot, and it is. Black skin, darker skin is looked over a lot when it comes to a comparison of being light skin and dark skin. People prefer light skin, but me, I love some brown, baby. But if you didn't see the post on Instagram, Tory posted and he said, this is an ongoing problem in our community of entertainment that needs to stop. As a black man, sometimes I'm going to joke about our black community just like we all do. But what I'm not going to do is allow any of these directors to devalue our black women. Countless times I've seen directors swap out our women of color for women with lighter complexion or women with straighter hair, etc. It is our responsibility as artists to stand up and not let this happen. It's been time to embrace our women of color. Black is beautiful. I totally agree. Like I said, I am in no way, shape, or form downplaying women with lighter skin, but I also am trying to uplift and embrace the brown skin. We need to pump them up a little bit more too. Not them, us, because I'm brown, baby. So I really love that he did. No shade to light-skinned women, but help us uplift the darker women as well, because just because you're light-skinned don't mean you're better than me, and you can do things better than I can. And I hate that we as a society have been putting that out into the universe for years, teaching our youth And some are adults, you know, because they be feeling that way, that you're ugly if you have dark skin. That is not true. Black is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Light skin is beautiful too. I don't know why I feel like we kind of divided as black people between light skin and dark skin. Like, hey, we all still black. But I'm just saying, embrace the brown skin a little bit more and stop making it seem like you're not as good if you don't have light skin. That's whack. So I love that Tory Lanez did that. I loved it. Yes, Tory. Anyway, moving on along, okay? Now let's talk about Wendy Williams and her new little boo thing, okay? He's 27 and he's a fashion designer. Now, when I've been seeing posts about her and her new zaddy, okay, I read the comments and people are just like, oh, he don't like her. He just want to be with her for her money. And he's securing his bag. And she's too old for him. And just all this crazy stuff. First of all, how y'all know Wendy ain't just like, okay, I just need me a little thing around for a while. You know what I'm saying? How you know she trying to be serious with him? Okay? How you know that she didn't approach him? Y'all, people think just because you have money that everybody who comes into your life and try to talk to you is simply there because they want your money. They have alternate motives. That is not true. I mean, in some cases it may be true, but it's always not true, okay? How y'all know that he don't really like her? Y'all know what they want y'all to know. Y'all see what they want y'all to see. All y'all know is that he younger than her. So just because he younger than her, that means he want her money? I mean, maybe he got his own money. He is a fashion designer. Maybe he ain't got as much as her, but that don't mean he's using her. Maybe he just really like her. And another thing, the world is too involved in other people's lives. Okay, like y'all too concerned on what it really is between them. All we need to know, and we really did need to know, but she is a celebrity, so of course we was gonna know, is she got her a new bae and got away from that creepy ass ex-husband who was doing her shady. Okay, maybe she just out here having fun and doing what she do. Get off her back. All we need to know is she getting that zaddy zick and she's happy. She living her best life. Leave it at that, y'all. Stop reading too much into it. I'm telling you, they be going in the comments on people's stuff. The world really be saying whatever. They do not care. That is wild. But yeah, get off her back. Y'all let her do her thing. She got her little man and he kind of sexy. Okay. Do your thing, Wendy. Do your thing. I'm here for it. As long as you ain't with that creepy ex-husband doing weird shit. Okay, get on with your life and do what you do. Moving along, okay, 7 couples die in the Dominican Republic, okay, Punta Cana to be exact. And they all dying of weird ass shit. Okay, something's going on out there. And I'm trying to figure out what. Y'all stay away from the DR right now because something's going on. Since January, 7 couples have traveled to the Dominican Republic and have died while there. They find them in their rooms dead, talking about they had a heart attack out of nowhere, or they had fluid in their lungs, or they had respiratory failure. What? Excuse me, how did we come here fine and we all come here and die? Okay, it's not just one, but the couple. Both of them are dying. Something's going on. It's getting tricky. That's all I'm saying. What's going on in the DR that people are traveling there for vacation? They go to sleep and they not waking back up. Okay? That's wild. I did hear it was something having to do with the bartender type thing. The bartender was doing some tricky shit. I'm not really sure, but I do know it's getting weird in the DR. Stay away until they figure out what's happening, because I don't see how these people going there just fine and then they're not making it out. 7 couples since January. 7 couples have went there for a vacation and died. That's not a coincidence to me. Something is happening and it needs to be found, okay? Somebody needs to look more into it and get to the bottom of this. It needs to be an investigation going on, because that just ain't sitting right with me. Something's going on and We need to know. Even their families are like, excuse me? Something's not adding up. So what's going on in the DR? Somebody help me find out, because that's beyond me, bro. But moving along, okay? Now let's talk about this young man in Memphis, Tennessee that was shot 20 times by the cops while he was handcuffed. First of all, what? Excuse me? What? Okay, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together, because this is pissing me off. It's like, do the cops even care anymore? Like, do they even care that they are killing our people? And by our people, I mean black people. Okay, do they even care? I feel like it's so many crooked cops who no longer care about protecting and serving. They're really out here just killing without a second thought. Now tell me, what could this man have done to you handcuffed? They talking about, oh, I killed him because I was scared. Oh, I was fearing for my life. But he was handcuffed, bro. Tell me exactly, what are you scared about? What is he gonna do to you while his hands are cuffed behind his back? He don't have no weapon. So tell me why you are scared for your life. And why do the police have these big old guns? They are fully hopping out with fucking rifles and big ass, like, I'm just like, wow, y'all really wake up with I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of cops, in my opinion, wake up with I'm ready to kill today. I'm ready to kill a black person at that. It's time to get up and get out here and do bullcrap. That's how I feel. And when y'all are killing our black men, y'all overdoing it. 20 times on a handcuffed man. Okay? And wait, let me see how old he was. I'm actually not seeing his age on here, but he looks really young, like he's in his early 20s. His name was Brandon Weber, and the people of Tennessee went ham after this happened. It says 6 cops sent to the hospital, leaves 24 cops injured, and allegedly knocks out reporter after police shot black man 20 times while handcuffed. Crazy. So the people of Tennessee went full-blown ham. It was like a mini riot after this happened. And it's just like, no matter what we do, after they kill us, we do all this rioting and protesting and all that, but it's still not changing anything. In my opinion, it's just getting worse. I have a friend who told me somebody she knows just got killed by the police, literally probably like a week or two ago, I believe. And that's just crazy. We do all of this, but it's just not helping. It's getting worse because they not caring that they're killing us. Mostly because they're not even getting in trouble for it. They getting a little slap on the wrist and going about your business. So to them, that's like, oh, okay, I'm going to do whatever because I'm going to get off. And that is really what it is. And it's fucked up that we can't even, I'm going to tell you this. I'm scared as hell when I get pulled over by the cops, which I rarely do, which I don't. I don't get pulled over by the cops, but I'm saying, even when it's a cop behind me, I'm scared because I just feel like any little thing, it can lead to you pulling me over and it can lead to you killing me. I should not be scared of the police. I should be feeling safe around you. I should want to call y'all when something's going on, but instead I am really scared of the police right now. I really am, because it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. It can be your last day on earth for something very simple. They putting you on the ground, putting you in handcuffs, and they still talking about they scared of you and still shooting you and getting off with it. That is crazy to me. That's some fucked up ass shit. I actually watched a video today on Instagram where they had a young man on the curb with his hands behind his back, and there were no lie, at least, I seen in the video, at least 10 cops. 10 cops for this one young man whose hands is on his head. He's cooperating, and they had big old guns. Every single last one of them had a gun in their hand pointed at him. For what? For what? And there was a lady recording it, and she's crying, and she's just like, why are you guys pointing guns at him? He's not doing anything. He's cooperating. He's not moving. He's not talking back. And every single last one of y'all have guns drawn on him. She was really crying, and she was just like, please don't move, telling the young man, don't move. Don't move. Like, that's crazy. You can't even like cough without them feeling like, pop, 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 pop. That's crazy. Something so simple. Our black men are targeted, and it's whack as fuck. Okay? It's so whack. I don't like it. This lady was really boohoo crying and begging the police just to please put the gun down. Like, she was in the video like, please just put it down, and telling the young man, do not move, do not make a move, just do exactly what they say. It's scary. Like, I'm literally scared every day for my friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to the police, like I said, it can go from something very small to something that will end in you having your life taken. And they don't care because they are getting off on it. They are getting off with it every time. They're not serving time. They're not losing their jobs. It's just crazy, and it's scary as a black person in America right now. I'm scared for my nephews. I'm scared for my brother-in-law. Like, I'm scared for myself. Not just the men. Even though our men are very targeted right now, I'm scared for all black people when it comes to the police, because it can be your last. Okay? It can be your last day here on earth. Or you could be in jail for something that you didn't do. Like, that's wild to me that it's right in our face every day and nothing is being done about it. Ooh, child. Okay, but I don't want to stay on that too long, because honestly, I get really mad when thinking about it, and now my heart is pumping fast. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the last thing I want to talk about today. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I am just noticing it so much on TV right now. Okay, and that is homosexuality. Okay, I don't want to offend anybody because I don't have anything against gay people, but I am like, what the heck? Everywhere you turn on TV, it's male on male, woman on woman. You know, they got transgender cartoon characters and stuff now, and coming out with same-sex relationships on cartoons. Cartoons, like stuff that our children watch. That is brainwashing them. And I don't like that. I don't want anybody to get offended like, oh, she got a problem with gay people. No, I have a problem with it being promoted so much on TV. Like, this is something our kids watch. You're going to be who you're going to be, but I feel like the world is helping you figure out what you want to be. Okay? I see so many young men walking around dressed as full-blown girls. They got the hair, they got the lashes, they getting eyebrows done, they got full long acrylic nails, wearing skirts, tank tops. I'm like, what is happening so much? And I feel like it has a lot to do with what we are watching and what we are listening to. You mean to tell me you gonna put same-sex relationships on cartoons for kids to watch, and that's okay? No, it's not okay with me. I mean, I'm not saying keep all gay shit away, but I'm saying, why is it being promoted? Why is it being so... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to talk about this without offending anybody, because I really don't have a problem with the LGBT community at all. But I also do have a problem with it being so openly talked about on TV so much. Everywhere you turn is man kissing man and woman sucking titty or something. I don't fucking know. But I do know y'all need to calm the fuck down with that shit. Period. It needs to be calmed down. You coming out with a transgender cartoon and things like that, you're confusing the kids. Okay, they young. They don't really know what that is. All they know is they see boy on boy, girl on girl, a man dressing like a lady dressing like a man, and it's confusing. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to figure themselves out, and y'all are putting this kind of stuff on TV. I was watching a cartoon the other day, and I was just like, kids watch this? It was saying some out of line stuff. It's like some stuff an adult should be watching. Like, and I've seen it on a lot of cartoons, and I'm just like, wow, children watch this? It made me feel uncomfortable. So I'm like, why is this happening? Like, why is this so openly talked about in children's cartoons? And not only is it like same-sex relations, but just some of the commentary on there is just too adult for our kids. And like I said, I felt weird about it, and I was like, oh no, I can't watch this. I gotta turn this off. So why is it okay for our children to be watching this kind of stuff? It's weird, and I don't know. Somebody please help me understand, because I am so mind blown by it. I was watching Black Mirror on Netflix yesterday, and it was just some weird shit. It was like two guys who were playing this video game, but you were like really in the game, right? And when they went into the game, one of them was like a Asian lady, and the other one, or maybe they was Japanese. One of them was like an Asian lady, and the other one was like an Asian man, or a Japanese lady and a Japanese man. But in real life, they were both men, okay? But they were playing the game. Now, once they got into this game, they start making out. They start making out and having sex, and I'm like, what? This is crazy. But when they come back to real life, they like, oh, well, I'm not gay. This is not gay stuff. It's in a video game. But no, that's something y'all really want to do, because you're controlling the mind, okay? And the mind is controlling the game. So for it to be two men playing this game, and one character is a woman and the other one is a man, and y'all supposed to be up in there like, fight! It was like some Mortal Kombat type shit. Y'all supposed to be fighting, but as soon as y'all get in the game, y'all on some gay shit. Y'all was up in there kissing and doing it to each other and really laying down, enjoying the scenery. Like, what? But when y'all come back to real life, y'all like, is this weird? Yeah, it's weird. You fucking weird ass people. And then I was watching She's Gotta Have It on Netflix, and it's girl on girl action. I'm just like weirded out, okay? Like everywhere I turn, it's homosexuality shit going on. I don't have a problem with gay people, but I also don't want it thrown in my face on everything I'm watching or everything I'm listening to, even on cartoons. That's weird. Calm that shit the fuck down, bruh. Okay, but I'm off that. I got one more thing. I think I said that last thing I just said was the last thing, but I got one more thing. Okay, just real quick. I want to talk about the Nipsey Hussle case just a little bit. Nothing. I'm not about to go real deep into this, but I did find it weird that they're saying that the Nipsey Hussle case will be sealed. The case will be sealed, so we can't know anything that's going on anymore. And I feel like that's because it's getting tricky, okay? The government don't want us to know something about that loser that killed Nip over there. So they sealed the records, and now we can't know what's going on, which I had a feeling that they was going to do that because stuff wasn't adding up. I feel like that wasn't an accident. That wasn't just some gang shit that happened. I feel like the government played a part in it. That's my opinion. And now the case is sealed, so we can't know what's going on. We can't know what kind of time he getting. We can't know nothing. Tricky. Something's going on, and we need to find out, okay? Because that was some bull crap. And I'm not feeling that. I just feel like, what y'all trying to hide? What you covering up that you don't want the people to know? Okay? But I did have a feeling that they was going to do that once it was getting close and getting good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm done now, everybody. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to talk about today, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Tea with V Uncut. And like I said, if I said something that was wrong or wasn't full true facts, let me know, because I'm not perfect, but I do try my best to bring y'all the tea, okay, as accurate as I possibly can. But like I said, I'm not perfect, so if I said something that was out of line or wasn't correct, or you just want to let me know some information, feel free, because I do want to know about everything I'm talking about, you feel me? But yeah, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media platforms, which will be down in the description box below. Also, feel free to let me know how you feel about everything I talked about today. You agree, you disagree. Make sure you guys share the podcast with all your homies, gang. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So until next time, bye.